Hi guys, welcome to Miss Bonnie Sinsky's second grade science class. I know some people were supposed to be absent today, so I'm going to go ahead and put the lesson online for you so you don't miss anything. So today in science, in second grade, we're learning about the plant life cycle. And so the first thing that the class did today was we did a discussion on Padlet about what they remember from last year on the plant unit. So you could think about anything you want to think about, the parts of a plant. Think about what plants need to grow. Think about where plants come from. Think about all those things before we get started on our lesson. You could take a moment to think about what you remember about plants. Okay, welcome back. Okay, so we're going to watch a video about plants in class. You can use that link right here. Click on it and watch the video yourself, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Just watch it when you're finished listening to the lesson. So first things first, we talked about the things that plants need to grow. So there's three main things that plants need to grow. That's soil, a good temperature, and water. You might be asking, what is soil? Well, soil is dirt that's full of nutrients that plants need to grow. So dirt is like just the actual part of it, and then dirt is like the actual dirt part, and then soil is dirt plus extra nutrients to grow. Plants also need the right temperature and sun. The perfect temperature for a seed to grow is 80 degrees. Once a plant, however, the sun will help keep the plant warm, and it'll also help to make its food to survive. Water, in order for a seed to grow, it needs water. You might not want to give it too much water, but just enough to keep the soil nice and moist. The plant life cycle starts with a tiny seed. When given all the things a seed needs to grow, it will start to grow. And remember, I just told you that a seed needs the right temperature, it needs soil, and it needs water to grow. So it starts with a seed, and when given all the things a seed needs, it'll start to grow. Once a seed starts to grow, it's called germination. Germination is it's when the seed starts to break, when the plant starts to break through the seed. It's the little tiny leaf and stem that pops out of the seed just at the very beginning stages of life for the plant. Once a seed has begun germination, it's called a sprout. And a sprout is a tiny plant that has just emerged from the seed. Once a sprout has been grown for a little while, it gets a little bigger, and then it's called a seedling. A seedling is what grows up to become the full-size plant. And then so I threw a question out to the class, and I asked if you can remember a time or tell me about a time when you have grown something from a seed, or you know someone who has grown something from a seed. So just go ahead and think about that for a minute, and then we'll get back to our lesson. Okay, welcome back. Now we're going to do our experiments. So for our experiment, we're going to plant our own seed, and we're going to put it in the window so we can watch it grow throughout the next couple of weeks, and we're going to write down our observations in our science notebooks. That was one station. Another station, we're going to observe several different kind of seeds and write down what you notice they have in common and what they are, and then what's different about them. And then lastly, our third station is a seed, a sprout, a seedling, and then you would have to draw a picture of the final part, the final full-grown plant. And then once we're done with the stations, we came together as a class to wrap things up. And I asked the class if you could list for me the 3 requirements for the plant cycle. So hopefully you're able to tell me about the 3 requirements for the plant cycle. So think about those for a minute. And then also, can you tell me about the 4 stages of the plant life cycle? So just tell me the plant life cycle. Make sure you know that for the project. Don't forget you have a project due to show me that you understand all the information from this lesson. And then lastly, our class played Kahoot.